right, number 6 on day 49. Look at the following numbers. We've got 3 numbers here. Which statement is not true about these numbers? Okay, so it looks like all of these have rounding. So we're going to have to round all these numbers to make sure to see which one doesn't fit. So I'm going to go ahead and do this on my dry erase board so that I can save room. So I have 14,587, and then I have 14,612, and then I have 14,557. And A says they all round to 14,600. So if I'm looking at 14,600, I know that my rounding number is going to be the hundreds place because everything after that turns to zeros. So I'm going to go over to here and I'm going to underline all of my hundreds places just to see if they all round to this 14,600. So this 8 is our bossy number. The 8 tells the 5 to up the score, so that 5 turns to a 6, everything afterwards turns to zeros, and everything before stays the same. Okay, so far so good. Okay, that 1 tells that 6 to stay the same, so that's 600, and then the 14 stays the same. And then this 5 tells that 5 or more up the score, so that 5 turns to a 6. And then everything after that turns to zeros and everything before it stays the same. So far, all of our numbers round to 14,600. So A cannot be our answer because we're looking for the one that's not true. Okay, so now we're going to see if they all round to 15,000 when rounded to the nearest 1,000 because all of our zeros after that are show that we're rounding to that number. So let me write our numbers down again. Okay. And then we're going to round to our nearest 1,000. So I'm going to underline all of our thousands places. Okay, so 5 is our bossy number. That 5 tells that 4 to up the score. 5 or more up the score, so it's going to round to 15,000. Okay, that 6 tells that 4. 5 or more up the score, so that 4 is going to turn to a 5. And then this 5 tells that 4 to up the score because 5 or more up the score, so that's going to turn to 15. Okay, so all of these do round to 15,000, so this cannot be our answer. Okay, let me erase all of our work on here. And then let's round to the nearest. On C, it says we're going to round to the nearest 10,000 because all of our zeros after that everything after that turns to zeros. So we know that we're going to round to our nearest 10,000. Okay? So we're going to underline all of our 10,000s. And this 4 tells that 1 to 4 or less, let it rest, so it's going to tell it to rest, so the 1 stays the same, and everything after that turns to zeros. This 4 tells that 1 to stay the same, everything afterwards turns to zeros, and this 4 tells that 1 to stay the same. Okay, so all 3 of our numbers round to 10,000 on the nearest 10,000, so C can't be our answer. That only leaves D, which we automatically know that this is wrong because when we round to our nearest 10,000, we just did all the work. So D is our answer because that cannot be correct. Very good.